Scott, you've shown me some really exciting things with EIS Education. I guess one of the areas we've still left uncovered that is absolutely critical in education today is parent-to-school communication. What do you have in this collaborative effort that we're setting up through EIS to help my teachers and my parents and the students communicate with each other outside of school hours, and that will help parents be able to look at what's going on with their student inside a classroom? Is there something in this suite that will help me do that?
Lynn, there is. EIS Education, we agree with you. As a former teacher and as a current parent, I can speak to exactly what you just said. It's so important for school districts and individual schools to stay connected with the community at large, and especially with the parents that are a part of that community. EIS Education has created a collaboration suite that allows for more enhanced communication between all the stakeholders in a school district, including parents and students. And we call this SchoolArc. So on the SchoolArc homepage, what we have, if anybody, including a parent or a board member or a PTO organization representative pulls this up, you can click on Send Me an Activation Email, and then once you get that, it will help you set up an account for SchoolArc. So parents can sign up for SchoolArc before the schools or the teachers do. And then, after they sign up, they then get the opportunity to invite their students' teachers to use this collaboration tool. Now, I want to point out that SchoolArc sits inside a school district's private cloud once a school district becomes a part of this, but what it also does, it provides secure communication between all the stakeholders because it is inside that Microsoft Azure cloud.
So let me make sure I understand. So you're telling me that that communication can occur between a teacher and a student or a teacher and a parent, and that's not public information. So no one else will have access to that information.
That's right. When a student or a teacher or a parent logs in and becomes a part of the SchoolArc community, when a parent logs in especially, they only have access to information about their child, no one else's child. What allows teachers to do is communicate with all their students and their students' parents if their parents are signed up for this. But besides just being accessible by a web browser, there's also a mobile app for parents and teachers and students to have with this too. So if they have a tablet or if they have a smartphone, they can get notifications throughout the day from their teachers regarding events that are happening in the classroom.
Give me an example of a notification that I might get from my teacher during the middle of the day on my student.
Absolutely. Let's say that you are a teacher in third period Spanish, Lynn, and a student is not in class that day. Well, you can take a picture of that student's empty desk and then send it to that parent with a notification that comes across the phone, important message from Hilltop ISD, or whatever school district you're from. And when the parent opens that message inside that app, they'll see that their child is not present that day. Well, that creates a very interesting conversation when they get home later and the student says, "Oh, I was there. Well, here's a picture showing that you weren't." Little Johnny or little Susie or whoever. So in that way, we've really tried to encourage more communication in real time, but also making students a little bit more accountable for their own actions during the school day. And another thing that we've been able to provide with SchoolArc are links to different educational services that a school district may have interest in. For instance, Khan Academy, BrainPop, or Microsoft OneNote as part of Microsoft Office 365. What we can also do is provide discounts for parents or for teachers in this footer bar with different vendors and educational providers such as Staples, Best Buy, and Microsoft.
But I think the biggest thing for me as a superintendent is the knowledge that this gives the true two-way communication with parents and students and teachers for me to be engaged with my child's student, with my child's teacher, and for my teacher to be engaged with me as a parent and also with the student. Is that correct?
That is correct. We really feel at EIS Education that every student's success is determined by the amount of collaboration by all the stakeholders inside that school district, including parents and the individual students. And we have put together a system that we believe enables that.